Good morning everyone. Today we are going to do very important part of grammar, that is preposition. As I told earlier also, preposition, preposition of something, preposition of a noun or a pronoun. So first of all, preposition that already we have discussed in parts of speech, but I will take few things which are always confusing, that you are not able to sort out where to write in, on, at. That's a very simple trick I'll tell you that you will never forget, and it's very easy thing. So let's discuss about in, on, at today. So I will just take in, on, at three different ways. First of all, from a mathematical point of view. Now how it is mathematical point of view? You have done in maths area and surface, then you have done point. Okay, just recollect, because you already know what is area, what is surface and what is point. So now just like area, if I talk about area of something, that is a confined periphery of something. Okay, when we are talking about the thing which is having a particular periphery, here we are going to write in. Okay, just like I say that I am in the school, so I am in the periphery of the school, that is a confined periphery. Then we talk about the surface. This is about the upper surface of something. Here we are going to use an. And then we talk about the point of something. Here we are going to write at. Okay, so we will understand the difference when we are using in, on, at in these three different phases. First of all, just again I am telling the periphery of something, the confined periphery of something. Here we are writing in. Okay, when we are talking about the surface, the upper part of something, there we use an. And when we talk about the exact point, here we are writing at. So how again I am just telling you in a very simple way. Suppose if I say that this is a jug of water. Okay, so what exactly I am talking? So when I am saying that the water is in the jug, so the water is in the area of jug. So it is in the jug. So I will just say another part. I just put a lid on the jug. So I just put the lid on the surface of the jug. Okay, then I took a pin and I dropped there. It is in the water. What exactly? Where is the pin now? The pin is at the bottom of the jug. So you see all three in same situation. When we are talking about the area of something, in, when we are talking about the surface of something, on, and when we are talking about the point of something, here it is at. Now one more thing, just like if I talk about this is a chair, so I am talking about that if I am going to sit in the chair, so I am just sitting in the area of the chair. If I am saying just like this is a table, so I sat on the table, so I sat on the surface of the table. I am going to meet you at railway station. So what I am talking about? I am talking about the exact point of that point where I am going to meet you. Now this was from mathematical point of view when we are writing in, on, at. Now I will take in, on, at from the times point of view. Now first of all, what is the least point of time? Least point of time is hour or minute. Okay, the least point of time, hour and minute. Then you just come somewhat bigger. Here it is day and date. Okay, now you come to the biggest, highest point of time, that will be year and month. Now how we are going to use these three prepositions from times point of view? Wherever you are given hours and minute, here you are going to write at. Right? When you are talking about day and date, means you are given days of week, any day of the week. Suppose I am saying the school is going to open on Monday. So here we are going to write on. When you are given exact date, then you write on. When you are given year and month, here we are writing in. Okay, so again I will take some example. The school is going to start at 8:30. The school is going to, it would be said that this, the meeting is going to start at 4:30. So when I am talking about hours and minute, here it is at, exact point of time. So when again another point is day and date, I just say that India got independence. I am talking about exact date, 15th August. So where the date is there, you are going to write on 15th August. On when you are given exact date. Then you come to the day, okay. Similarly, the school is going to open on Monday. So when you are given the day, it is on. Now come to the year. Again, year, when you are given the year, it would be in. Just like India got independence in 1947. So very simple thing, wherever you are given hours and minute, A at. Wherever you given day and date, it would be on, and then you come to year and month, it would be in. Now, you will be some confusion will be there, because when we are talking about time, so obviously there are three things which we cannot miss. Which are those? Again, when we are talking about time, it is today, then tomorrow, and yesterday. But basic thing is that when you are given these three, today, tomorrow, yesterday, there is no requirement of any preposition. Just like I am going to see the meeting, I am going to see the movie today. So there is nothing, no preposition required in case of today, tomorrow and yesterday. Make sure to just remember these things. Now again in, on, at, in the case of place, because you always do mistakes when you do letter writing, you get confused that when we are writing address. So what is the problem? Why we are not able to find out? So again, the simple thing I will tell you, whenever you given the name of the country, okay, whenever you given the name of the state or city, here you are going to write in. I live in India, okay. So wherever you given exact three things, country, state, city, there you are going to use the preposition in. Okay, now you just come to on. If I am talking about a particular locality, a particular region, so what will be there? Just like if I talk about Karol Bagh, so it's a locality. So here I will use in. I live on Karol Bagh. So here you are going to write on. Now another thing, exact specific point. When I am talking about I live at 35 Karol Bagh. So here you are writing at. Very simple thing. Specific thing at. When you are talking about the exact address, your house number, whatever is there, you are just going to write there at. Now again there will be confusion, because you will be asking, if we are writing on here, we are writing at here, Karol Bagh is this, Karol Bagh is this. So what is the difference? If you are given a particular locality, okay, then it would be on, but same thing if you are given exactly with your number, your house, then it becomes at. So just see that what is specific, what is not specific. So I'm just having the recap. With the names of the country, state and city, we write in. With the name of particular localities, we write on, and with specific name of the particular address, here we write n. So in, on, at is nothing, you can say that such, it's not troublesome. The condition is that how we are memorizing, how we are learning the things. These are very basic preposition. In the case of area, surface and point, in, on, at. Area, in, and then you say the surface, on, then you come to the exact point, at. Then in the case of time, hours and minutes, at, then day and date, on, then year and month, in. Similarly, in the case of places, in with the names of the country, city and state, on with the name of the particular locality, and with the specific address of that thing. So these are not tough, you just have to learn and practice, and I am very much damn sure about that, you will never face any of the problem. In the next session, we will just do another important part of preposition, that is over and above, because over and above are similar. Okay, same thing is about below and under. The same thing is that, but how we can differentiate that in a explanatory way, I'll just tell you. Till that, you just in error correction and in your grammar, you use preposition in, on, at. And if you have any confusion, that we will discuss in the next session. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy.